All right, guys. So as you can see, we're cruising down the road here on a motorcycle, and yeah, we picked up this motorcycle. It's a Yamaha V-Star Classic. It's only got 9,000 miles, and we got it for a real song. We really didn't pay much for it, and it's mint condition, owned by an older lady. So, and this is basically for our plans to. And we're coming up here for a new trip, but won't be till next year and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to pull into the beach here, and I'm going to rearrange a few things, and then we'll continue on with our little trip here. So anyway, we're cruising through the beach here, and my daddy only lives about a mile and a half from this beach. You can actually walk from his house to there if you want. So it's definitely pretty nice. And if you remember, this is where we've had many of our adventures with school buses and the shuttle bus and our camper. And right here down at the end here is where we had the little beach shack where we work and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of my first day of having a little bit of time off. We've been so damn busy with working. I've been working about 57 hours a week between the store and between the doing bus and stuff, and then delivering trailers and stuff. So we've been pretty busy or whatnot. But yeah, the plans here. We're going to take a little ride down to kind of Pentwater and down to Silver Lake area and whatnot. Just get a little ride in. Nice camper on the left there for sure. Ultimately, that's where I'd still like to be, as a truck and a camper. Yeah, if you look off to the right, you'll see the beach shack down there on the beach there, and that's a little beach shack, and that was in some of the other videos and stuff that I've had. But anyway, we're going to slide down here and grab our little route and start working our way up north, or I mean down south to Silver Lake. It's a pretty nice road down through. There's a lot of twists and turns and stuff. It's kind of a nice motorcycle ride, and we'll probably head up north here maybe in another day and go up to Fishtown, which is up in Leelanau, and that's a nice ride too. It's probably one of the best roads in Michigan for motorcycle riding. That's on M22 if you look it up. But anyway, we're going to slide down here to the marina, or go by the city marina here. This boat coming up, this boat I've seen quite a few times out on Lake Michigan here. He launches it all the time. It'll do about 90 mile an hour. It will cruise along for sure. But yeah, the city park kind of rolls up here on us on the right hand side. And let's see here. Yeah, right up in here. And they've got the sheriff boat and the Coast Guard and the fire boat for the fire department and all whatnot. Nice sailboat coming up here on the right. I looked at this the other day. This is a really, really nice boat. But and that's still, in the ultimate plans. We're looking for something in about a 34, 36 foot sailboat, because ultimately I've only got a couple more years and I can draw my pension from the state, and which isn't a lot, but then my Social Security, and I've got that residual income, and I'm heading down into the Caribbean and get back to some long time sailing. That's pretty much has been on my radar and on my list for a long time. But we've gotten a lot of good experience sailing and whatnot, so we've certainly got our feet wet. And maybe this spring we're going to look at maybe grabbing my captain's license, which ultimately I've been talking to a lot of captains and a lot of guys out of Florida this past winter. And to really have my own, there's my coffee shop right there, the bookmark. That's where I always go and have coffee and edit these videos for you guys. Matter of fact, that's where we'll be heading probably in the morning and work on it. But anyway, it'd be nice to do some sunset cruises, maybe some dolphin tours, that kind of thing. I'll offer a little wine and some cheese and just kind of do my own thing. I don't want to work for anybody. I never have ever wanted to work for anybody. I want to work for myself. I want my own situation where I make the decisions and I do the stuff. But anyway, and if you look off to your right here, there's the car ferry, which I worked on that one summer and whatnot. Now, as for our winter plans, we'll definitely be doing some ice fishing and we'll do some winter camping and we'll do some stuff. Brenton's offered to give me some ice fishing equipment and stuff to use this winter because he won't be up there in the Northland. He's going to go back down on the rivers and whatnot. But yeah, we will do some of that. And like I said, some winter camping and stuff. I've gotten 2 motorhomes given to me. One is way out in Minnesota, or close to the Minnesota-Wisconsin border, and that's just too far for me to be able to get out there and get that one. I don't think that's going to happen. The car ferry is not running right now. It had a major breakdown, so it's done for the summer, the rest of the summer, and then it'll take place again tomorrow or next summer. But I've got another motorhome just over here to the east, which I'm going to go look at in the next day or so. It's a Holiday Rambler, and a lady at the store, her father owned it, but he has Alzheimer's and dementia. He's like 80, I think he's like 87 years old or something like that. And so she said, we can't find anybody to take it. And we had 2 people that wanted it. One moved away. And that was out, and the other guy, his wife wouldn't let him get it to work on it and whatnot, and didn't want it in the yard, so that was it for that. But so she said, you can have it. You just come and look at it and get it run and take it, or just have it towed over to your dad's and work on it from there. It's got a 454 in it. It's a 30-footer. It's a 1982. So we're going to definitely look at that. Yeah, this guy here, he's full of asphalt. Asphalt, and he's running a heavy load here. You can see as he starts to try to make this corner to the left here, he's just he keeps drifting back a little bit on me because he's trying to get it in the low gear, and creep around the corner. But he's carrying a huge amount of weight here. You'll see him as he's creeping around this corner. It's very, very slow. Yeah, you can see he's just fully loaded. But anyway, we're going to slide down here. And down here on the right is really where I had my sailboat off there to the right, down in that little channel there when we took the sailboat. Me and my daughter took the sailboat down and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, this is kind of getting to the south end of town here, and coming up over here, let's see here, coming up over here is coming up over here is the hospital that I was born in 1964. This is Stearns Hospital on the right-hand side there. Not a hospital, of course, anymore. It's apartment buildings or whatever. I don't even know who owns it now or whatever. You never see anybody there, but that's the building right there, the old Stearns Hospital. That's where I was born. So anyway, yeah, we're going to slide around here and get on some of the little twistier roads and work our way down to Pentwater, and probably have a beer and a hamburger, and then work our way back. But anyway, yeah, the plan is with the motorcycle. This came with bags on the back. Well, actually, I put different bags on the back. The bags that was on there were fine. They were leather, and they were just kind of old, and I didn't really care for them. So I took those off, and if you remember the bags from the scooter that I have, I took those off of there and put them on this bike because this is much better. But the plan is we're going to take next year, we're going to go out to Northern California, basically around Big Sur, and work up the Pacific Coast Highway all the way up into Black Bear and just all that up there. And then get up into Astoria and Cannon Beach and see all of that, and then see Washington State and some of that up in the Northeast or the Northwest. And we'll leave about first part of July, probably right after the centennial 4th of July celebration. And anyway, the plan is to do all that and then hit Sturgis on the way back, because that's been on the bucket list. I always wanted to hit Sturgis once. I don't want to do it any more than just once, but I would like to do that at least one time and whatnot. But yeah, so that's the plan. Hit Sturgis and see it and do it, and then from there probably down into Florida maybe, and maybe start looking for another boat, or certainly I'll have my captain's license, my 100-ton, so I can go down there and probably get a job on one of the boats, and we may end up flying back up and get the motorhome and bring it down. I don't know. We'll play it all by ear, but that's the official plans as of right now. That's what we're going to try and do. I still have definitely plans to, paddle the Missouri River. I'd still like to do that for sure, and I'd still like to paddle up around Lake Superior area, up around Isle Royale and up in that area, and paddle around and run up some of those rivers and do the boundary waters and all that. That's on the list too. But we can't do it all, but we're going to try and do as much as we possibly can. As I've always said, I'm busy making memories, not making money. But by next year, it should be nice. By that July, I should have a really, really good, substantial amount of money in the bank. Actually, enough in the bank to travel for 2 years, really, and not have to work. But and then I can draw my pension, Social Security. But we'll see. Play it, again, we play it all by ear. My dad used to work for this guy across the street, which was Towns Trucking. My dad worked there for them when he first got started, and then he ended up taking over as a maintenance guy for a big mobile home park that trucking company owned. So anyway, we're going to work our way down here and jump on those roads there that are kind of goes up around Lake Michigan and across the Consumers Power Project and whatnot, which you'll see in the video here. But yeah, it's a good bike. It seems to run fine. I'll change out the oil in the back, back in the shaft drive probably in the spring. I won't do it now. And then I will change oil in it again in the spring because the oil's been changed and all that. So we'll do that. Put a new air cleaner in it. Just tires are good. They're brand new, almost brand new. I think she said they were only like a year old, and she hasn't ridden it hardly at all. I think she said she rode it twice this summer, and that was it. So yeah, the bike has not had much. But anyway, the other things I want to put on here, I'm listening to a speaker on the bike right now. It's just a Bluetooth speaker that I've kind of got in my pocket, more or less. And I want to get a little set of Bluetooth speakers to put on here and on the bike, and a cup holder to carry water, a nice phone holder and that, and a wire and a nice charger so I can charge the phone and that kind of stuff. There goes a motorcycler. But anyway, yeah, we cruise here. This goes the back way to Pentwater and whatnot. But yeah, we'll just kind of get a few accessories for this, and I've got the GoPro on here right now and a mount and everything, and that's what's filming all this, and it's not too bad. I've seen it jiggling a lot and vibrating a lot, but it seems that the stabilization in this GoPro is pretty good because it's pretty stable. It's not too bad, and of course it's shooting in 4K. But yeah, we'll get up here and take a peek at some of this stuff here. So yeah, this is our big Consumers Power Plant that has a huge lake on the left up there, and which is man-made, and water runs downhill like this, runs the turbines and produces electricity they sell to the grid, and then It was supposed to produce all the electricity for our area, but that's not how it works. It all gets sold off to a main grid, and then they buy back, but probably buy back at a somewhat of a discount. I don't know how it all works, but anyway, this is the substation. And if we come around the corner here, a little bit further, you'll see one of the turbines that they pulled out and they put new ones in. I think it's right up here on the left. Yeah, that's one of the turbines there. There's 4 turbines in that power plant that spin that turbine and that water and stuff. But yeah, so anyway, we're gonna continue working our way down here and whatnot. I hope you enjoyed the video and my rant and rant and chat. And I'm just going to get back to enjoying this ride on the motorcycle, and we will get with you guys again here soon. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Throw a comment in the comment section. There's also a tip jar down there in the drop down box down below, and you can leave a tip or something for that, for a coffee or a sandwich, or maybe for some accessories towards the bike, or just for the planning of the next trip and whatnot. But yeah, I do appreciate everything you guys have done. I love that you guys watch the videos, enjoy them, and I hope this one you enjoyed. And we'll get moving on to some more stuff. We got another cool thing coming up here that we'll get that motorhome. We'll do a little video on that, and we picked up a couple more things for filming equipment, so we'll showcase those for you guys. We're going to try and make this channel a little bit more snazzy and a little bit better each and every day. That's what we're always trying to do. So anyway, guys, I appreciate it once again. Thanks for riding along with me today, and I'm going to get down here and have myself something to eat and work my way back and go to work. Peace out, guys. Peace out.